Welcome to Accra, the capital and largest city of Ghana, located on the southern coast at the Gulf of Guinea, which is part of the Atlantic Ocean. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video to everyone. As of 2021 census, the Accra Metropolitan District, 20.4 square kilometers, 7.9 square miles, had a population of 284,124 inhabitants, and the larger Greater Accra region, 3,245 square kilometers, 1,253 square miles, had a population of 5,455,692 inhabitants. In common usage, the name Accra often refers to the territory of the Accra Metropolitan District as it existed before 2008, when it covered 199.4 square kilometers, 77.0 square miles. This territory has since been split into 13 local government districts, 12 independent municipal districts, total area 179.0 square kilometers, and the reduced Accra Metropolitan District, 20.4 square kilometers, which is the only district within the capital to be granted city status. This territory of 199.4 square kilometers contained 1,782,150 inhabitants at the 2021 census, and serves as the capital of Ghana, while the district under the jurisdiction of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly proper, 20.4 square kilometers, is distinguished from the rest of the capital as the City of Accra. Formed from the merger of distinct settlements around British Fort James, Dutch Fort Crevecoeur, Usher Fort, and Danish Fort Christiansborg as Jamestown, Ushertown, and Christiansborg respectively, Accra served as the capital of the British Gold Coast between 1877 and 1957 and has since transitioned into a modern metropolis. The capital's architecture reflects this history, ranging from 19th-century colonial architecture to modern skyscrapers and apartment blocks. Accra is the Greater Accra region's economic and administrative hub, and serves as the anchor of the larger Greater Accra metropolitan area, GAMA, which is inhabited by about 4 million people, making it the 13th largest metropolitan area in Africa. In 2020, the Globalization and World Cities Research Network think tank designated Accra as a Gamma-level global city, indicating a growing level of international influence and connectedness. In 2008, the World Bank estimated that Accra's economy only constituted around $3 billion of Ghana's total gross domestic product, GDP. The economically active population of Accra is estimated to be 823,327. Accra is a center for manufacturing, marketing, finance, insurance, and transportation. Its financial sector incorporates a central bank, 9 commercial banks, with 81 branches, 4 development banks, with 19 branches, 4 merchant banks, with 7 branches, 3 discount houses, 1 home finance mortgage bank, multiple building societies, Ghana Stock Exchange, foreign exchange bureaus, finance houses, insurance companies, insurance brokerage firms, 2 savings and loans companies, and numerous real estate developers, with industrial sites and residential developments. The road network in the Accra metropolitan area totals 1,117 kilometers, 694 miles, in length. There are over 50,506 identified residential properties in Accra, and about 4,054 commercial/industrial/mixed properties, with a total rateable value of GH cent 13,849,014. There are also supermarkets, 36 facilities for both on-street and off-street parking, and shopping malls, as well as several facilities for sports and recreation. The University of Ghana is located 13 kilometers, 8.1 miles, north of the city center at Legon. A number of other public and private universities and tertiary institutions have since been founded in Accra, some of which are listed below. The Ring Road, extending from the Coral Lagoon in the west, north to Kwame Nkrumah Circle, following east to the juncture of Independence Avenue, and continuing on to OSU, forms a ring around the oldest districts of Accra, and separates Central Accra from the outlying suburbs. Central Accra includes the CBD, which consists of the historic districts of Ushertown, Tudu, Victoriaborg, West Ridge, and East Ridge, as well as the historic residential districts of Jamestown, Atabraka, Asylum Down, North Ridge and Christiansborg/OSU. Although satellite business districts such as the Airport City have been established across the city, Central Accra remains the administrative and cultural center of Accra, hosting government ministries, hotels, businesses, and financial institutions. Central Accra's principal attractions include the Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum, the National Museum, Independence Square, the National Theatre, and the Ohene Jan Stadium. The word Accra is derived from the Akan word Nkran meaning ants, a reference to the numerous anthills seen in the countryside around Accra. The name specifically refers to soldier ants, and was applied to both the town and people by the Twi speakers. The name of Accra in the local Ga language is Ga or Gaga, the same name as that of the Ga people and a cognate with Nkran. The word is sometimes rendered with the nasalized vowels as Ga or Gaga. Historian Carl Christian Riendorf confirmed this etymology. The period between 1960 and 1970 saw rapid industrialization and expansion in Accra's manufacturing and commercial sectors. This contributed to high rural-urban migration to the city, and consequently a high population growth rate. The stagnation of the Ghanaian economy during the 1970s slowed the growth of Accra's population, as shown by the falling growth rate of the 1970 to 1984 intercensal years. Later, however, the decline in agriculture in rural communities in Ghana and rising industrialization in urban regions, coupled with the late 1980s boom in the service sector, once again propelled immigration to Accra. The primacy of the Accra metropolitan area as the Greater Accra region's administrative, educational, industrial and commercial center continues to be the major force for its population growth, with immigration contributing to over 35% of the Accra's population growth. The gross density of population for the Accra metropolitan area in 2000 was 10.03 persons per hectare, compared to 6.23 per hectare in 1970. The highest densities were recorded in the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, with an overall average of 69.3 persons per hectare. At the community level, densities exceeding 250 persons per hectare occurred mostly in the immigrant and depressed areas in the oldest parts of Accra, such as Accra New Town, Nima, Jamestown, and Ushertown. In higher income areas, densities ranged between 17.5 and 40 persons per hectare. Accra's population is a very youthful one, with 56% of the population being under 24 years of age. This predominance of young people is not expected to decline in the foreseeable future. 51% of the population are females, and the remaining 49% males. This gives a males to females ratio of 1 minute and 1.04 seconds. The greater number of females is a reflection of the nationwide trend, where the estimated ratio of males to females is 1 minute and 1.03 seconds. Decentralization is expected to reduce the migration rates in Accra. An assessment of the extent of migration to Accra, based on present locality and gender, reveals that 45% of residents in Accra are African immigrants from countries across the African continent. Northern Accra is a residential and business district. The area contains the 37 military hospital, the Flagstaff House, several foreign embassies, Achimota School, Achimota Golf Park, and the University of Ghana's Legon campus, which serves as Accra's northern boundary. Geographically, the areas north of Ring Road West and Central, east of Winneba/Graphic Road, west of Liberation Road, and the districts just north and south of the Kwame Nkrumah motorway are regarded as Northern Accra. Some areas north of Accra include Ashongman, Medina, Hotso, North and West Legon and others. Eastern Accra is largely residential and geographically north of Ring Road East, stretching as far north as Kwame Nkrumah motorway. The district is bordered to the west by Liberation Road. Western Accra is largely a residential and business area. Whilst geographically less expansive than the northern and eastern reaches of the city as a result of the large salt ponds of Tedagu and Aplaku, it nonetheless boasts one of Accra's most important landmarks, the Korolbu Teaching Hospital. Geographically, the areas west of Ring Road West, extending as far west as the salt ponds and south of Graphic Road, are considered Accra West. That's all for today's syllabus. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video to everyone.